Hello?
Hello?
Lagay?
Nothing.
Roting. Okay, ke Brian from Kasi Lifestyle. Okay.
Mm.
Alright, yeah, remote camera ne.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, so usola ki kabla lo na pele ndere ka me eda morao har mo ile reng ke bo fitso bolela.
No problem.
Alright, so ke khopela hore o tlhalose ko mathomong hore kana bothata bo le bo experience ang go sekolong ke eng.
Okay. So in 2021, to start with, we had problematic mismanagement of funds here by the principal. Ne? Mainly for it, there was an annual AGM, yeah, the parents, and then I realized for the annual financial statement that are audited, they need to be given to the parents. It is true, like a copy.
Okay.
So what then happened was, a projector. We couldn't get a copy of that, and then we saw there's a lot of errors. That is where the investigation of Etomango thing. So in 2022, we fought, we got attention, media, and the principal eventually was suspended pending allegations, the department said. Yeah? So Bama suspended 2 years, and just recently, okay, she's going to be reinstated. But then we had questions at the back of our mind. One, we don't have reports. The sanction, we don't have reports. If there was ever an appeal or if she was ever found guilty, because we had that she was found guilty on 14 accounts. So on those 14 accounts, we wanted to know because one, there was Taraya school fees. She collected school fees from parents, which the school was a non-paying school, which means parents were not supposed to pay school fees at all. Every month she was collecting 250 rands. Then she was collecting the 500 rands registrations. Then there was the uniform. Uniform was being sewn where she actually somehow she was connected. She was benefiting from the uniform person because really the uniform person had so parents would buy uniform from the school, benefiting the principal, I guess. And then we had issue of sexual harassment, which still to this day we didn't get a report. We tried to follow it up last year, got outgoing SGB and then we never got feedback. The email was never responded to. Then this year, we tried to follow it up while looking for the reports, but nothing was given to us. The only thing that we know is the guy who was actually being accused of the sexual harassment was fired. So we need to get a copy of that report. Then, school was put under section 21, which means the school was under administration. Mismanagement of funds, and I have a copy the audited financial statement for that year. Many of the school was under section 21, and then level the school 65,000 rands out of all the money including. So you can calculate. Let's say around 900 kids. 900 they have school fees at 250 every month, and then 500 rands registration. Imagine how much this person was collecting every month. So we want to know, because now if the department is saying that we are actually reinstating this corrupt person, we want to know of the steps followed. We want to know who was in charge. Case we want to know the proceedings. We want everything, but that is not what they are giving us. Instead, now, the school was really under pilot. The school is running by itself. Harna deputy principal, harna principal. We cannot get access to funds, which means we cannot pay everything. This month. We're talking about GYB, skill assistant teachers. We're talking about NSNP. We're talking about patrollers who are actually responsible for the safety of our kids. Because now, when I spoke to the IDSO, who is in charge, Mr. Apil, on the 9th of May 2024, I sent him an email to say, Mr. Apiri, please know that we have financial impasse, and it's going to affect everything by the end of this month. The procedure that should have been done was, since there's still an issue at Prospana, they were supposed to take somebody who's in charge of Kolung, and somebody financing, but inside the financial clerk, which is hired by the department. Then the treasurer, I am inside already the school books. Then the newly elected chairperson was supposed to be inside, because between the two of us, Nali, the newly appointed chairperson, two of us, either one of us must approve. Whoever captures the payments, the requisitions from paying the municipality, paying ESCOM and all other service providers, what we do is we authorize now what is going on, because of now the department is using this thing issue of the principal, because now the report the principal cannot get inside of the school books because the report I get, then it means anything, because the chairperson cannot be added without the accounting officer, which is the principal. So everything has been left stranded. Today, Kabuma 3 representative here, the district, G3, calls me to say, Philista school, has got problems with finances at school, so we just want to check up on what's happening. Because if the GYBs don't get paid today, it means that they're not going to get paid for the next 2 months. Because the department will just think, okay, there are no assistant teachers for school. So automatically those funds will be held back. But why is it now that he calls me today on the last day, while this matter has been raised from the 9th of May? Is it now that they are protecting this corrupt principal to bring her back? Because today who appeared like school, phone your school, and phone your school we use it to authorize. Which means maybe she wants access to the funds. So it leaves us with a question mark, the Department of Education, how can they let something like this happen? And it means, since while parents are angry, our children did not go to school from last week Friday until today, which means it's been 6 days was school. But the department is not saying anything about it. One of the journalists, MEC Warona, for education, a message to say Tsebenthla children have not been going to school for more than 5 days. The response was, okay, noted. What is that? It means that a black child's education really does not matter. Fia Kotier from the Department of Education, Good District, cannot account, because she knew this mess from 2021. We want to know what has been happening. She needs to account, but she does not want to come to Hamas class. So it means that our children's future do not actually matter.
Okay,
so that's just my piece of pain.
Okay, go fena konyana.
No, I'm okay.
Okay, kuka ngwana ko morao ka re go disturb ka sound. Okay. All right. I just want to know hore principal ba mo suspendile or o buile no, cause kuka na tsena mo di filing and everything, so o santsa buile ko sekolong.
Yes, they said that she was suspended that 2022. The parents told me getting into this matter, wanting to know what happened with their finances. But this year we had newly SGB, which was in March. A rumor to say that the principal is coming back. Okay, it's just a rumor. But remember, SGB cannot run a rumor. So we sent a letter to the department. The meeting was held at Teacher Center. It was the SGB and then it was second manager and the current IDA school. They actually saying to us that the principal is coming back to school. They're not giving us what we want. We want the report. Here's the thing. We want to know what the report is so that we can challenge them. If a concerned parent who raises an issue and it actually got somebody suspended, then it is a question mark to say, how do you reinstate without the concerned parent being available? I guess during that case, the concerned parent was supposed to be there to say, okay, fine, but for the steps, so, and then we would know exactly where we are today. So now we are afraid because now, if phone which we used to authorize, I mean, that phone has everything. Problem. Then what does it mean? And eco department, there's nobody who wants to account. Nobody, meeting, account anything. They are just leaving us hanging. We even went to a point when we went to the presidential house, Union building, last week Friday. They said to us, okay, fine, write an email and then put everything on email and then we'll attend to it. Till to this day, we've been waiting from that Tuesday. We just thought, okay, maybe give early election defeated, and then we'll see what happens. But we still don't have feedback, which means somebody, some way, it's information. It's not going to the people we're supposed to go to. So the school now, it closed because now our children cannot go there. We're not even sure what's happening. So parents are saying, our children will not go to a school where a child was sexually harassed and then there was a case. Where have you had in the history of South Africa that somebody stole something? Everyone in that job, the very same job that Asenzen Goyon. I mean, it surprises us.
No, that's true. So, botlhokwa ba SGB or mmereko SGB ke eng? Cause what I know ke gore di SGB ha ba sala ba di kheta mo dikolong ke gore di khono go berekisana le principal, cause remember before the SGB the principal nne di ja di chelete. So ke ba go itse it means gore principal ha berekisana le SGB o etsa dilo ka bo yena even now.
Okay, so remember with the newly elected SGB, The role of the SGB, it's more like a government. They govern the school. The principal manages the school while the SGB governs the school. What we do is we are in charge. The finance teller, even though she's the one who's accounting, we are the ones responsible for them. That is why in most cases you find that but when there's an active SGB are there to safeguard funds, then things will go into the right perspective. Okay. So in this case, Meo with the previous SGB, that SGB got disbanded by the department, which means she was the admin, she was the financial officer, she was the capturer, she was the authorized, she was doing it, which is unlawful. It's actually fraud. That's fraud.
So ke batlo itse gore because of ke itse gore SGB ha isa leketiwa angire ba bula account ke ra account ya sekolo ba angire no se bereka di check o bereka di ba di bitsang FT ba kana ba bitsang yes ho bereka tsona. So I just want to know gore na ba sinke ba le register mo tsona mo iloreng principal ha chelte etswa le khono e bona or na ntsa intsha le ntse le bona like it's like another.
Okay. So ergo tlhalosetse so ka 2021 kona le SGB ene le koteng rona ne re steng. We were just concerned parents bana ba nna ba le ka mara school ke nna ba ile gore shelter na di jelo because when we took the children to the school we were told that the school is a private school only to find out that it's a public school. It's actually quintile, the poorest of the poorest. I get just that the school was being converted into a medium English. So now the funds that the collective were put into the school account. I get on the school account, the SGB and the was supposed to actually account for those fees. They accounted for the fees. What they do is the chairperson, the treasurers, the principal are the ones who actually give FinCom. The Victor is the finance team, it's FinCom. Ne? Principal, who has something to school. Chairperson, the treasurer. No, this is what's happening. Anything that needs finances, they had decided by themselves. So in this case here, not during that time, 2021, Treasurer High says that she was not active. The chairperson was actually somebody very old and even limiting us. Here's the thing, there's no minutes or anything about the books were being cooked. The department minutes were being cooked, which means Azanka Hobali official SGB meeting which means she was doing everything by herself. Now, when the parents started raising a concern the financial statements during that EGM, where to say we want to know what's actually happening here, we want to know what happened to our monies. So some of these questions. So the parents did what? Started complaining, started getting attention in media. Eventually they got attention in media. Then the department went to audit them. That is when the school got under administration. Mismanagement of funds. I get the principal got suspended. Now, the school had caretaker principals for 2021, 2022, 2023. The school in the caretaker principal. These are principals from other schools that just safeguard that school. So those principals, it was only one of them who managed to get Kamarad school funds, which was Mr. Hunt. Mr. Hunt in the treasurer, and then there was a chairperson Mutibi. So what we did now, whatever that we would capture or whatever that was happening in school, ordinarily too, the chairperson and the treasurer must approve again. 2022, the same thing happened. So this year, a newly elected SGB was selected by the parents. Remember, SGB, the parents, to represent them. I get? Now, they cannot get inside the school book because now, for a chairperson, the school book, Santa can this corrupt principal because they have reinstated her. Without the knowledge of us, which means they have now stripped off that power as per their School Governing Act. As per their SAS. But strictly of the powers, they did everything by themselves and they're still doing everything by themselves. Now, if we've got issue here, this principal, report so that we can challenge this report. Does that mean for a school or say stop financially now? Because it's so bad that we cannot even buy gas from the kitchen. So what is the use of Banabaya school? Because they are from children from poor families that depend on the school. You find that is the only meal that child will have. So if he's staying, then what's the one outside guy?
Yeah, no. So it means gore ha ba re before le tsana mo dibukeng santse le busetse principal gore gore e senyele a tswele pele.
They are forcing us. That's actually a force because now this issue of principal but the region. They say that they're from the region and everything. We didn't want the region, we just wanted the report. We asked them, do you have what we want? they don't even know. It's not like it's by district but to if there is a person who's representing us or more than the information yeah everything. The moment that matters must be solved, either they give them a promotion or cheat their district in anyway. Back into somebody else may know for ring it. Send to my friends and explain the story, which means we are going around in circles. We are not going anyway. As we speak, the current idea so yarona. Today was his last day. In office, hard to say.
It means lefatela morao.
And the person and the district director why is in every single matter with the school. Usantimoni. Usantimoni.
Anataba.
Waibo? Anataba.
Okay, so ke batluitse before founela wa financial re mo ketsa mo kholong ke khopelo ho bolla ko morao cause you've mentioned gore gona le motho a haratseng ngwana wa sekolo so ngwana mo haratseng cause sekolo sa lena I know is a primary school so ke ngwana o mo kana wa ngwahe kanang and then motho is it a teacher or ke naili motho wa peya or a general worker.
This was a general worker, but this general worker was related to the principal. Hence, the matter name needs to come around. I guess. But now, remember that's a primary school. So here's the thing: scholars have grade R, so feel like a grade. This feel like a grade 6. It's only now, and this 2 years that he feels like grade 7. What? So now, you asking yourself, was the child in grade 3, grade 4, grade 5? But now you go protect the identity of the child because now it goes secondary.
Okay.
So it means this is 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021. So it's been 4 years.
And that's what we want to be fair.
Yeah, and still we don't have a report. We want to know what happened. So district they protect its workers to an extent when a child's health. I mean dignity and one was stripped off and how don't you replace was there a fair judgment there? We don't know as the parents. So we get concerned because if they say for this woman would come back and reign again, then it be a question mark to say what then must happen?
Yeah, no, so ke khopelo kentsha wa finance and then a re fe more clarity mo tabeng tsa le rena ba manager di chelete ke lebetse lebitso la hae kana
no problem wa finance ke nna o a kena nne ke the husband wa the chairperson but ke bona ba terminating this thing from 2021 nna ke ke re setse le mo hare ke nna ne ke tlhatlhoba di finance what was going on because my day to day duty I work with finances.
Kana okay kana ke malebitso la cause na ke mo edile mo but
ke ntate Sogole
no malebitso la ere ke bona cause
just that number is still like the wife.
Okay, ere ke bone ish e ka se ntsene le ko yena cause ke ne go checka di okay ere ke checke mo na engwetse lolo.
Yes.
Yeah, mo na engwetse lolo thuso ke ne go just gore ke mo add and then already na boletse le yena ne.
Yeah.
Okay, ere ke bone ke lolo 2 ere ke mo search and then ke mo add a ke tsore o tsene ha tsene o tla re hello ha ke tsore o tsene or bjang hello le kae pa
hello
le kae re teng le bola le Brian from Kasi Lifestyle pa
hello
le a nkutlwa
o go khole ke a utlwa mara o is bloody fair
okay la nkutlwa no
ya ona ke utlwa le hona wa re sa le go kholenyana
ke na nore maybe ke call cause re ero edile mo kholong but
ke a utlwa
okay okay na re sa bolela ka di issue tsa ko sekolong so tse ke batla nna le ntlhalosetse gore situation e otlhe tsalang ko sekolong e le tshwara byang and then cause o ka re la zama go lokisa mara wa pala
the situation is like this, ne? Our district, I have to resolve all the matters that school. There was a report for 2021 whereby the family out to spalo judicial tsaro, ne? Le bona ba follow ba godimo kwa ba tla mo tlase. Ha ba fitla ba kry le the very same thing re bolela ke yona e etsahetse mo sekolong. Kana go ne re le di concerned parents. We went to district level ya Kotsiye, Kena district director.
Okay.
I want to find that Masola high over the food soldiers. Bo Mudiba, bo Makala. Ke bona ne le ideas o kana go. Or is it possible on earth overega ka motlasa motho aba sa itsore o senya bokananga ngoro o etsa eng? Ha o khona mara bona ebe ba imakatsa gore they don't know gore the principal o tshele tshele. Mara majida a bereka le bona ba finance bo mashimbi ba findile authority tšhelete di tšela they keep the gore na bare batswadi di tšhelete tsa lena a di tšela re khopela le re botse sekolo se re se be under bargaining administration na yes with immediate effect the school was under administration 2021 2022 2023 until now. No, but busy about the IDSO, bargaining the caretaker principals. According to Sasa I do know school sitting 12 months since na principal. Marabona, until I read Samek, Nabatamaka Kimeore. Ha IDSO, a got in your Wotalo story Sarena, Bamutosa, Bakisomo. Maybe within a year, Bamutosa, Bakisomo. We are now running Kadi IDSO saying, if I'm not wrong, Nelema Mujiba, manager Rahel Mukala, Hatra Masupi, manager Rahel Namankuwan, Masupi Atamaya, but he's a Apiri was a Ramjasa Mankuwan. Late last year, giver was about Apiri Atamaya, Hotla Mukweb. Mar, how wouldn't you resolve your amor? How wouldn't the Sula Gauri recouping or good people? We are sick and tired of this caretaker principals. When I leave deputy principals, why is this happening? But actor, whereas who advertise a post, young principal of Tsebenthla. No, they don't have time for us. Every the ideas of appeal, there's no one email. How Morena are the district have I interfered at Tavarena? They're serious. Yeah, and then how would you say? Kimanga to the Carabas and the Batla. How much of the Carab? And the worst part of it, the district director, Fia Kotsiye, she's the one who's behind all this shit. Not from the work. And but serious. Because whatever thing said at Gulela, Alco, Oroma to the food soldier society, Havatena, Avanica, Maroba. Then where are we going? Malova, who can visit Tripiaba? For what good reason we don't know. Without telling the SGP or no SGP or Malabata, Rostoba Tripi because of 1, 2, 3. Nothing like that. How about Budisa are the province? Bare, I cancel it. Mabaka Hoki, our Nemabaka.
So
you ask yourself for it. Hey.
So pila ke what's the use ya robele SGP go sekolong cause
what's the use? Yeah, what's the use? That's a good question. What's the use? Because bona ba itela ditshwetso ba re nahane ile re nyaka eng re nyake.
So it means gore SGB ke eno ba fela go no maizisa ka yona gore go na le SGB but still SGB haina say haina anything and you must know gore ba lwesa SGB le batswadi because batswadi ba lebeletse SGB.
Yeah, ba lebeletse SGB and mara re khona go bontsha batswadi that picture gore these people ntho ba yetsa ba nya gore lena re lo le lena, and a pity for them. A week before there is a parents meeting ko Tsebenthla, batswadi ba sign a petition mo ba re a banya ke principal, but still the district how ba romela all those reports I bile bona bro abanya go itse lo wena o nana. Today we got a phone from go school gore the very same principal and go school ayo demand the phone ya school. That's disrespect.
You know, like I think our problem mo dikolong inali department because of
department,
to be honest ne re ke ditlhalosetseng so since re dikolo tse dintsi tse na re tsamaya mo tsona especially because re na re thata ka mo social nguve mostly ya dikolo tsa mo social nguve a bana di principal ba re ke di acting principal so yeah, it means ene ba botlhe ba lla ka SGB ba botlhe I mean not SGB I mean to say ba lla ka department ka district ba botlhe yeah. So it means hore ko district kwa batho ba iloreng ba they must be responsible for dikolo tsa Pretoria angele walanda Pretoria le lena
region 2.
Yes, so it means hore ke district A1, so it means hore or is either hore ba tshelana moya so ke bona bana le bothata from the district because district ke yone loreng sanse e solve this thing and e ka that thing ya hore bana pele because now I sale bana pele principal ba ibusa byang mo loreng ba SGB illa ka yena.
Yeah, and le the entire parents ba lla ka bona.
So
they want us straight or the district are they serious?
Yeah,
and if you go to the district the Buruaka it divided into two, the district hona le baba saitang le fia kotie hona le baba saitang le mamang deputy director ya hona kwale ke di group tse pedi ka mona.
Yeah, no.
And how are the ideas o tsotlhe tse di leng teng mo ke mahodu ba tswa go dikolo ba ba kubile ba tswa go kae ba kubile ba itse go ke ideas o tlhokomela bjang motho a utswang o le hodu wena
and angire bana le this thing ya hore he principal high school se class monyaka lore ba mo kobe cause o corrupt ba misa go sekolong se seng. That's why this thing is a fail because ha fika go sekolong sela is the same thing we lo senya again we na aka nna fela maybe for a year a year it's enough aka nna 6 months after 6 months what home.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, no
district ya rena Buruaka e corrupt in a manner ho kare e re interview ya kotsi she won't come o sendela manguruana ha fitla and manguruana teng ho ka batla hore o hirilwe ya mo district and the second manager ke bale ba bo manguruana bona monna teng ke is a politician come ANC.
Yes,
post like ke politics I interview ke motho.
No, there's a lot of people ba re ba itseng ba tsene ka politics.
Yeah, and horror level motho teng ha tla go lena ha ne dikarabo
o tlo cause a itse seng o ilo reng
o tletseng ya o ilo reng
eish. Yeah, no ke
thuso e le ka tlelang ka yona ke bya nge mfuta mang gore to expose batho ba
you know these people as obolela gore le di interview ba di hana and all the stuff and then la o ka ba bitsa go di meeting as go botsa gore dikolo tso tletse ba lla ka the same thing. I remember the sekolo se seng is a primary mo Shanguve le bona it was the same thing yona ka mkholelwan le yona ka SGB le bona ba bile acting principal ba bitse district e still e tlisitse batho le meeting wa teng ebile a wanna sebaka so it means gore these people the only thing ke gore I think gore hantse re bolela di interview so cause like o tshwanele rena re followa ke batho ba bantšinyana so le bone ka fitlha mo bona cause ankere ke batho ba rata di social media ka gore ba itse ebile gore ke batho ba corrupt.
Yeah.
Yes, but now okay la kana bolela pa
o itse re go ira ka sonta re na le meeting le batswadi ne
okay
if o ka nna le nako wa tla go Tsebenthla ka past 8.
All right,
ha re tsetsa mona re tla re na le way forward ya gore he re tloga mona wherever we go he re kopana le bona ke khopela go be part ya rona.
Okay,
we want to introduce you as somebody from somewhere. We introduce you as a concerned parent.
Okay,
o kgone go bona o utlwe manka a batho ba gore matlhale a bona ba tshameka matlhalenyana mang a ditšhila.
Okay,
and ona banong a diri wa tsamaya ba tisa mokwebo gora ro thoma ape madisiwane.
Yeah, eba ntho e one every time.
Eba ntho one every time, yeah. Mara he bane o na le connection ya bo ENCA gore ba media.
Yeah.
Re tla ro kopana le bona le organize everybody.
Yeah.
Ba tle ba bete.
Okay.
So that the district is exposed to such an extent that everybody a itse district ya Tshwane e bodile bo kananga.
Yes, that's true. No, ke a utlwa mepa. Thanks for the call. A ke tsore o sa rena o sa le teng, my sister.
Yes, it's online. I was listening.
Okay, no, I think gore pana sa itse gore o mo recordong.
No, ke bona ntsha a le ntsha mo phone.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So no.
Ke a leboga buruaka.
No, le nna ke a leboga mepa, and then I wish you the best, and then nna ntse nka le botsang advice ke gore keep on fighting ke future ya bana ba lena. Future ya bana ba lena. Dikolo tsela ke tsa bana ba lena, and wa krelo re the same principal a bile o nna go bodi Zambezi kwa, and then ha fetsa o go you see, and then ha fetsa o go senya future ya bana ba iloreng bana ba rena ba gola e le lore a ba go le environment e right ka boshu ha e ba ditsotsi ba re bana ba amanskara ke ditsotsi la e bona
wa bona ya ba re bana ba amanskara ba janyaupe
ba lebetse gore kana ke bona ba ile reng ba sentse and ha o ka lebella yena bana ba hae o ba protectile ba tsena go dikolong tsa go ditropong a bile ha ba ka mo founela ke sure bile o ya ashiana
o ba tsena go school kwa.
Yes, no mepa
na burua ka ke a leboga se se khothatso ke a leboga ka ntlheo ke khopela fela burua ka o be teng re tla etsa plan or print whatever thing
okay
re tlo ba mo khoneng ka yona so that when we meet o khone o bona re berekileng re ditseng until when.
Okay, no ke a leboga batswadi ba ka lebeng le Friday e monate the rest of the Friday because now we are in the evening. All right,
thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, bye.
All right, thank you, Sis Khothatso.